Okay, so today, this is week 3, I think, and the last day of week 3. So, as you may or may not know, we've been training 4 days a week on the track. So, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then Wednesday and Saturday are more active recovery days. And then Sunday being a totally passive recovery session. Monday and Tuesday are acceleration theme on the Monday, upright theme on the Tuesday, acceleration theme on the Thursday, upright theme on the Friday. And the upright on the Friday is just a little bit more volume than it is on the Tuesday. Tuesday being kind of more speed focused, or maximum speed focused, and the Friday being more kind of speed endurance or special endurance focused. So today on the track, what we did is we warmed up. We did a kind of a normal upright warm up, and then following that, sort of as to bleed, sort of between or bridge between the warm up and the specific session, we did some elastic strength work. So today we did some skips. You know, a couple of athletes did some more bounding type of work, but we always sort of use something there in the middle to bridge between what is generally a pretty general warm-up and the specific sprinting. And it's just a way to get more elastic work in as well. So we typically do like 4 to 6 times 40 to 80 meters of something. So it could be, today we did skip for distance. Sometimes we do a speed skip. Sometimes we'll do a scissor bound. Sometimes we'll do an alternate leg bound. We may do a left, left, right, right. We sort of mix that up a little bit, also depending upon the athlete and what they sort of respond best to. And then after that today, we did 2 60s fast. So one was loaded with so they had the Amorpho vest on and the Amorpho tights on. So in total, we had about 12 to 14 pounds of load during the 60-meter run, and they were instructed to run that 60 pretty fast. And we actually filmed the last 20 of that, and we're going to run that through Motion IQ to see. Have a look at the kinetics and kinematics of that run. And then the second 60 was all of the Amorpho stuff just completely off and just running free with body weight. And then we're going to compare those kinetics and kinematics, the biomechanics of that run, with the Amorpho sort of micro-loaded run. And we're going to actually run a little project here in a couple of weeks where we're going to actually look at this specifically with the entire group. Today we just did it with 3 athletes. So that's going to be interesting to start comparing some of that. And then following that, gave them a long recovery. And then our guys actually did a 180, followed by a 150, followed by a 120. The 180 was supposed to just be sort of smooth and relaxed. Something I usually just call it smooth, relaxed, or just relaxed or whatever. The 150, I wanted them to hit it a little bit harder, so it's a fast, relaxed pace. And the 120, I wanted to hit them pretty hard. But at that point, because of the accumulated fatigue from the 180 and the 150, I wasn't expecting anything too fast on the 120. Recoveries here were between 8 and 12 minutes. So the 180 was supposed to be 19.5. They actually ran it in 18.4. A little bit quick. It's generally, if you go that fast on the first run, the rest of the session goes downhill pretty quickly. But they were able to come back and actually do okay. So we went to the end of the recovery period. As I said 8 to 12 minutes. So we took 12 minutes before the 150, and then the 150 was supposed to be in 15.5, and they ran it in 15.4, so bang on, perfect. And then I gave them another 12 minutes again before the 120, because now they're super fatigued, right? And the 120 was supposed to be kind of 12 to 12.5, depending on kind of what they had left. One of the athletes ran it in 12 flat, the other ran it in 12.6, I think. So overall, a pretty nice session. Like, that would be called a special endurance session. Not all out yet. We're not letting them just go full off or full out. We're keeping them kind of at 97 to 98%, and we're just going to jump a little bit quicker each week, and probably the next 2 to 3 weeks we'll just be opening up and just rolling fast as So but today was a nice session. And then our female sprinter, she did 390s. The first one was supposed to be just relaxed. So relaxed for her is like a 10 to 15 meter excel, and then a hard excel, and then just kind of smooth it out and bounce the rest of the way. And she ran that in 10.5, and pretty good. That's a nice little pace for that. And the next one was supposed to be fast relaxed. So now it's a hard acceleration through the 20, and then you kind of bounce it out for the rest of the way. And she ran that one in 10.15. So I thought that was probably a little bit too quick. I was asking for about 10.25 to 10.30, or that's what I was kind of hoping for. We talked about it, but she probably took the acceleration, the depth of the acceleration, maybe a little bit too deep into the run, and ended up being a little bit too fast. I mean, she's probably all out running 9.8, 9.9, right? So that's a little bit too fast. And then I knew that would probably affect the last run, and indeed it did. She came back 8 minutes later for supposedly the fast run, and she ran that in 10:4. So it's not, she's a younger athlete. She's first year pro. So she'll learn how to do that session as we get, as we do it a little bit more often. As she'll get a little bit more comfortable with it. She'll learn how to go through her gears a little bit more effectively. Today, not super effective. A couple good runs for sure, but not really what we're trying to get out of that session. But we'll learn from it and be better next time. Overall, pretty nice, solid session today. Really hard week. So to be able to finish the week on a pretty high quality workout was really encouraging. Looking into next week, everyone's really tired right now. So I've got a choice to make, right? So do I just force the adaptation and just continue pushing these guys as they're tired into this next sort of week or next 2 weeks? Or do I back off a little bit and kind of encourage that adaptation? That's something I'm going to think about a little bit more over this weekend. I'll probably talk to a couple of the athletes on Sunday to see how they're feeling. I'll probably semi-script Monday, but not fully script the week. So we'll come into Monday, we'll see, all right, let's see what we can get today. And then once I see them, how they're moving, how they're reacting, how they've recovered from this week, I can make a call on the remainder of the week. So yeah, stay tuned and catch us next time.